the other one?
What do you mean the other one?
There must be another collector's edition within the
And
three.
89?
No, so there's Warlord 87, Goon, it must be 88 or 89.
Oh, geez. I'm just trying to think. 87 is... hasn't one of them got... What was Brutus the Barber Beefcake's... The Zodiac. The Zodiac's in one of them.
Zodiac's the other one as well. Now, we've got a comment in the comments here from Riley Emerson that we got the WrestleMania elites, and it's bizarre that sometimes we get them. Even just the other day, I was down at Toy World in Freo here, and they had the set of WrestleMania elites, but I just don't understand why we get some and not others. I wonder if retailers think, like retailers who don't really know what they're ordering, think, oh, WrestleMania, that sounds like something that will be popular, so we'll buy those. Because, Yeah.
All right, cool. Let's keep going on. Heels and Faces. So we announced another signing the other day, which was Roadkill. I don't remember Roadkill, to be honest, from my days of watching wrestling, but obviously a popular character in his time. And congratulations to Zombie Sailor and the Heels and Faces line for another big signing.
Also, don't remember Roadkill either.
You don't remember the Hamish whatever he was. Now this figure made me pop, and I'm honestly contemplating getting it. Right, I'm pretty selective with what I buy these days, but the NECA have shown a Alf 7-inch figure. It's available in spring of 2022, which is autumn over here. But look at that. Do you remember Alf, or are you too young for Alf?
Mate, I used to love Alf as a kid.
And I remember as a kid, he used to always try to catch used to always see him with a burger bun, trying to get the cat in the burger bun.
Yeah, trying to get the cat, yeah.
And that's one of the accessories, the cat in the burger bun. I thought that was fantastic.
Ready for this, Jones?
Yeah. Nostalgia.
Throwback to Alf.
But how good's that figure? That is brilliant.
Oh, it looks wicked. And I love the fact that it's articulated, because as a kid, you don't ever see Alf as a stuffed toy. So, pretty cool. Yeah. Great show. They just don't make shows like that anymore. They don't make family, wholesome shows anymore, like Hanging with Mr. Cooper or Alf or Urkel. Yeah. You know, it was Family Matters with Big Carl. Or Family Matters was Urkel, though. It was the same show. So, it just I see some of the crap my kids want to watch now. You know, all the stuff my kids want to watch, things like Wipeout, and they like shows that are reality shows, but sort of for kids. Like they like baking shows. I'm like, who wants to watch this crap? So anyway.
Yeah. I tell you, my oldest son loves watching YouTube kids opening toys with their parents. It does your head in.
There's a little question here, so I don't know who it was. It says, are we not getting the new Elites 77, 78, 89 from GoFigs? Yes, we are.
Yes, we are.
We are getting those Elites from GoFigs. The ones we might not be getting are the Royal Rumble Elites and the Survivor Series Elites. So we've had Mania Elites released here. We are getting the normal Elites that come out in Australia, but we just don't know about these sort of little side releases that they have once or twice a year.
Yep. Cool. Let's keep going, mate. Big Shots. Get your Big Shots. GetYourBigShots.com. Now, these are Wrestling Buddy inspired UFC buddies, and that's Series 1. They're available for pre-order now. The two Conor McGregors there look sensational. Don't know all the names of the fighters there, but you got John Jones. You've got Nate Diaz. Mate, there's it's a cracking Series 1 lineup. So for any of you UFC fans and Wrestling Buddy fans, these are I've actually been speaking to the owner of this company, and he met the toy designer Stephanie Eskander of Tonka, and so these are inspired from the old vintage wrestling Tonka buddies. So
you say inspired, I say pretty much the same. Am I the only one that looks at these and thinks that Conor McGregor at the front with the pinstripe suit looks like a Triple H?
No, I don't see it.
I look at that. So is the one on the right Ken Shamrock?
No, the one on the right is, I don't know his name. He's
and is that Ronda Rousey in the blue top?
Maybe. I'll tell you, what?
They look very similar, mate.
I'm going
Not suggesting anything. Big shots. We believe you. We think you're going to do a great job, but they look very wrestling-esque.
They're very similar to, although look, they are. They're inspired by Tonga Wrestling Buddies. Now, who we got here? So we've got press conference, the notorious Conor McGregor. Press conference, George Masvidal. That's the one in the white suit.
Yep.
We got Amanda Nunes. That is the one in the black. We got Derek, the Black Beast Lewis. That's the big dude with the tattoo on the chest. We got Thug Rose Namajunas. Who we got here? John Bones Jones, Nick Diaz, George Masvidal in the fighting gear, and a Conor McGregor in fighting gear. So they look sensational. Oh, we've got another one here, Valentina Shevchenko. She's a current world champion as well.
And anyone else who wants to tune in and listen to James read out names, please tune in anytime because it's quite entertaining to do so.
Very difficult. Very difficult.
You'd be a good teacher doing the school role, mate.
Oh, would I? I wouldn't be a good teacher, but thank you for the compliment.
Hey, Ron.
We got shouting out to our friend over in China, Sean NG from China or Singapore.
He lives in China.
So Sean is actually creating his own figure defenders, and he's calling it Figure Bodyguards. And the first batch will suit Hasbro's, Retros, and Cella singles. And he has plans to make Jack's Classic Superstars for singles, doubles, and triple, and to cover the Elite and Ultimate Edition toy lines. And he has plans to cover all wrestling toy lines by 2022. So keep an eye on the Kayfabe Wrestling Collector page. That's with a K, KWK Wrestling page. And that is our good friend Sean and G from China creating his own figure bodyguard. So that's pretty cool.
You know what he should have called them?
What's that?
Figure Virgils.
Figure Virgils. Yeah.
Virgil was a bodyguard. And straight away, for a wrestling collector, I know what that is. So, but Virgil probably doesn't have the best rep anymore.
He doesn't. No. No, I think he's let's not go there. Next up, we've got Worldwide Toy Pickups. And I've seen, for your interest, actually for both of our interests, I've seen the Warlord hitting the shelves, the Series 87 Elite Collector's Edition Warlord. Actually, I've seen people have been picking up multiples at one time. I'm thinking, you buggers. And then you got.
Can I tell you a disappointing Warlord story?
Yep.
So I purchased one from a USA seller, thinking that I'm just going to bite the bullet. I don't want to have another Gorilla Monsoon on my hands where it doesn't come out here, especially when my local Target had restocked with 86 the other day. And like Jeff doesn't know whether he's going to get them in or not. So that's just luck of the draw. So I bought one, paid a premium for it. Can't ship.
So
my contact who I bought from, he said, "Oh, don't worry, I'll use FedEx because FedEx is still shipping to Australia. It's easy." So I went to FedEx. He got a quote. How much do you reckon FedEx wanted to charge for one figure?
$60.
$80.
What?
So FedEx have realised there's no competition, so they've put their prices up. So it would have been $80 US plus the 35, 40, whatever it was I paid. So $120 US for one figure. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is.
So now I don't know what to do. We're sort of at a standoff because I don't know how long this shipping problem is going to last. But what do I do if he'll refund me and he'll sell it to somebody else? He'll get his price.
Just get him to hold it for you.
Well, how long do you wait though?
No, pay him, but then just wait.
I've already paid him. That's the thing. I've already paid him.
Right. Just wait, mate. You've got it. You don't need it. You don't need it under the Christmas tree, Christmas there.
Well, it would be nice. But if they shipped it today, I would highly doubt it will get here before December. So I ordered bulk Legends in for about 5 or 6 collectors in our group, and they were shipped on the 29th of August, and they're still at Sunshine West in Melbourne waiting to be cleared.
Oh, wow.
So what's that, October 5th? October 5th now, 6th? And
so what we talked about the last 2 weeks, this United States Postal Service, that's fact, right? So they've stopped shipping to Australia?
They've stopped shipping from the 17th of September.
Sure. So that was what?
On the 5th of September, USPS stopped shipping whatever their cheaper version of shipping was.
Yeah.
And then on the 17th, nearly 2 weeks later, they stopped shipping their premium shipping. because Australia, it's not because of COVID. Well, it is because of COVID, but what they're worried about is they cannot guarantee parcels are going to have anywhere to go when they get here, because Australia Post is so far behind on deliveries that there's nowhere for them to be stored. So
Australia Post is so far behind because of COVID.
Yes, because in New South Wales and Victoria, 2 of their sorting centres have pretty much been shut down for 2 weeks because of outbreaks in staff. So once that happens, all of the staff get told to isolate. So then they have to run with whatever staff they can. And they also have to go through a process of cleaning. And there's apparently a 1-week hold on all parcels to sort of decontaminate as well as they come through. So just a joke, mate. Now, moving on to better things. Speaking of worldwide toy pickups, now this isn't in the run sheet, so just bear with me for a minute. I saw these on a USA page where a collector, his name's Jeff Stout, he had posted, he had just finished off collecting his Fun School figures. Don't know whether you saw these, but put up a couple of pictures here. So he posted these 6 Fun Schools. He's got Smash, $1 Million Man, Hot Rod, Rowdy Roddy Piper, Warrior 2, Lex Luger red card, and Razor Ramon on a red card as well. Fun School are the Indian Hasbro variant. Usually the cards are made out of sort of the softest paper you've ever seen. And then toilet paper. Toilet paper. I had a look at these closer up. Now, that Lex Luger, which has a sealed bubble and it's got, looks like a Nasty Boys card behind it for their little sticker pack, whatever it was. That would grade at about a 50 maybe or a 45, but that is so high. For a Fun School, that would be like 100, a 90.
Yeah.
So that one and the Razor Ramon, for both in fantastic condition for a Fun School collector. Just, you can see the difference though. The chain variant of having a copper chain, the $1 Million Man's belt's a copper color as well. Just a really, really cool pickup. These are so rare. The Hot Rod, Rowdy Roddy Piper, and the $1 Million Man and the Smash, they are probably a little bit more common. But Lex Luger, Bret Hart red card, Razor Ramon red card, super, super rare. So, especially on card.
Undertaker is probably the most rare one, I think.
Yeah, I'd say Taker. Yeah.
I was tempted to get a Rowdy Piper to add to my Rowdy Piper combination, but they're going up in value, and they.
It's funny because in what's online, we're going to have a look at Rowdy Roddy Piper in a few short moments.
Oh, beautiful. One more thing I've added to Worldwide Toy Pickups is on the pre-pro page. I actually invited you to that page, Chris.
Yeah, I've joined.
Excuse me. The pre-pro page. Geez, say that fast. It's hard. Pre-pro page on Facebook have finally listed another hand-painted Hasbro prototype, and this time it is the $1 Million Man Series 2 Ted DiBiase in the green suit with the resin prototype. And it could be, I can't confirm nor deny, it is the one from the commercial. You know, where who's giving him the uppercut? Smash giving him the uppercut. And his face is a little bit busted up, so it could be.
Do you know what's interesting about the uppercut action? So when you've got the foot action, as a kid, I always thought you turn the arm to make the foot stomp. Yeah, but then you realise, but if you push the foot, you get the arm punching.
Ah, right. There you go. Never did it.
But I never thought about it as a kid. Like the whole time collecting, I always thought, well, that arm, you twist the arm to make him stomp on a head.
Yeah, so did I.
And then I saw somebody else at some point pushing the foot. I was like, this is genius.
As I said, mate, I never played with my figures, so boring old James. Didn't even realise that.
You're a strange man, James.
Community events. You got anything for community events?
No community events. I'm sure over your side of the world, there's not much happening at the moment either.
No, unfortunately. But well, that wraps up our first segment for the season, for the show. So let's go. Let's hear a word from our major sponsor.
The Wrestling with Figs podcast is proudly supported by Go Figure Collectibles.
I can't believe this.
Go Figure Collectibles have been established for over 20 years and have an extensive range of wrestling figures, DVDs, and merchandise. Go Figure Collectibles offers a huge variety of pop culture items such as Funko Pops, statues, TV, movie, and video game memorabilia, and so much more.
It's a fact.
for you, mate.
For all the Wrestling with Figs podcast listeners and Figs Down Under community members, use code